You know, family, afternoon, good morning, good night. You know, it's fucking 2 some in the morning. It's your boy that wanders these streets. You know, it's a blessing to see everything that I've definitely taken for granted in my life. You know, see the true value of things. And most importantly, like, not being ashamed of this shit, because, man, it's a learning process. And I say all the time, I hope everybody gets to this point in their life where it's not, oh, I'm worried about what's gonna happen next, so I'm in fear, oh, you know, that scarcity mindset bullshit. But when you're at this, you know, nigga, dead ass wandering the streets, you know, I haven't been smoking, I ain't been drinking, I've been working out like a motherfucker. I've been taking a break off of this shit, cause you know, I had to really sit back and look at what the fuck life is for me right now. You know, as I start sipping coffees and shit now, I feel a little bit more clear. You know, dealing with family situations, especially. You know, it's all about the family. You can never forget the blessing that is this motherfucking life. That would not be a blessing had you not had parents in this motherfucker. Had you not had family, brother and sister, you know, mother, father. So, my message with this, you know, being said, be there for your family. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have them rough times, talk that shit out. All right? I've been a long time in my life, shit, if you know me personally, I'm very antisocial. I do not talk to people. You know what I'm saying? It's just not, I see the way niggas be treating people, and I don't do that, so I'd rather just stay the fuck away from people. You know what I'm saying? But as I do that my whole life, I've realized that it's come to create this misunderstanding of who the fuck I am to people. You know, a lot of people think I'm this YN or this criminal. You know, I have a troubled past, sure, right? Who doesn't, right? But to know that that shit doesn't make me, and that I'm always, you know, making progress, that's the blessing of this life shit. You know, I always say this is school. This is the greatest school. Life itself. The mother Gaia, one of them teachers, she's just going, you know, do it to you. Whether you're ready or not, you're going to experience some life lessons. And that's the beauty of this life shit. Yeah. One of my most important lessons so far is, you know, don't be afraid to love your goddamn family, man. Shit. You know, for any of my family who may be watching this, hearing this shit, man, I love you. Any of the people who may not fuck with me, whatever the fuck it is, man, I love all y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you here on this fucking present, if you on this earth at this present moment, goddamn it, you special. Whether you know it or not, you got a purpose in this motherfucking life. All right? And I want you to figure that shit out in your life. You ain't got a lot of time in this motherfucker, right? If anything, you maybe got 100 years. We all be smoking, drinking, being lustful as shit, doing all type of degenerate activities. I guarantee you're not making it to 100. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're not gonna give up a lot of that shit, those vices and shit, maybe start not allowing these vices to hold you back from your purpose. You know, maybe you should be better than those people around you. And I've kind of made it a point in my life that I gotta speak my thoughts, because I don't have anybody around me. As I said, I've been antisocial my whole life. I cut off my friends, family, and all that shit. I sold my shit, all of that, to be in this mind state, you know. To me, that's a fucking blessing, because a lot of people would never do that. But every day, I learn some new shit. And I gotta, you know, speak that out into existence for the betterment of the people. You know, somebody gonna fuck with it. And if you don't fuck with it, that's probably a sign of your own, you know, bitch ass insecurities and trauma and, you know, all of that shit. Maybe you should deal with that. If you got motherfucking hate in your heart, it's 2026, gang. What the hell are you on? Where your love at? You know what I'm saying? Where your heart at, fam? It's 2 in the morning. You know, I guarantee a lot of these motherfuckers that I'm walking past, they see me many times. I do this shit every day. I've been on this path for real. And I'm gonna say it once again. We said it in our early starts of this shit. Unconditional love gonna be your, freedom. You know what I'm saying? These past days I've been on the break from this shit. It's been deep. The spiritual warfare shit, whatever you want to call it, but this shit deep. And I always get reaffirmed with some real deep messages, such as unconditional love. I don't give a fuck how hateful a motherfucker is toward me. Kill him with kindness. You know, a lot of people I notice be trying to humble me as if I don't, man, I work for everything I got. I don't be getting handouts, man. You know, nigga, if I was, I wouldn't be out here 2 in the morning drinking fucking this small ass coffee, homemade brew. You know what I'm saying? I would have been in the mansion or some shit, right? Like, bro, we getting there though. Mind the cars, nigga. This shit real. We on FaceTime right now. I fucks with you all the way. As I said, nigga, if you here right now, you alive, nigga, you got a purpose. I want you to figure that shit out. I still ain't really find my shit out, but this the process. All right, you gotta live and you learn. Let life do it to you, man. All right, I really ain't got much more to say on that shit. You probably been wondering where the fuck I'm at. I'm not as consistent as I've been. You know, it goes to say, I said it before, you know, a lot of these people in this influencing shit, they really gotta be online because they don't have a presence IRL. You know what I'm saying? I try to be a force in my community. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I like to talk this shit. You gonna hear me. I don't give a fuck. You know, a lot of my own friends and family, when I started this shit, switched up when I started doing that shit, right? This is how it goes. But guess what? It pays off, gang. That shit really had no correlation. But regardless, nigga, love. Love, motherfucker. I finished my damn coffee cup. I ain't shitting this motherfucker, but some hopes and dreams. Love, gang. Keep loving, man. Love harder. If you ain't loving at all, man, you got some work to do. Shit, you can't fill from an empty cup, motherfucker. Can't pour from an empty cup, as they say. Fill yourself with so much unconditional love. Be proud of your goddamn self. The hell you mean you got depression and anxiety? Brother, you got problems. Work that shit out so you can fulfill other people around you. Don't be a bitch-ass presence in this world. We don't need no more of that negativity. The hell you mean you a grown-ass adult and you got feelings that are controlling you? You know what I'm saying? You should have that shit under control. Emotions is just, they come and they go. It's a fucking feeling. It's not a fact. All right, damn it, you shouldn't be dictated by something as small as that. But, as I said, nigga, love harder than you ever could imagine, than you been doing. You gonna find success some fucking way, putting your shit out there with love. You know, love your life and life will love you back. This is just how it works, okay? Yes. You know? All right, now I don't normally like to do these long motherfuckers, but like I said, we on FaceTime with it today. You know, I'll treat you like we family. We locked in. I love y'all for real. Every last one of these motherfuckers on this planet. Shit, we all humans, gang. Don't be a bitch, all right? I love you.